Shalom unto the nation of Israel. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Chodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that teach and that rule well today. And salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scattered worldwide that's in the faith, okay, which will consider the hopeful elect, which is the 144,000 and the 1/3 that's destined to be saved, and that's truly believing in the words and the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in sincerity. Shalom. So basically, I'm just gonna get to a quick lesson, straight to the point, Lord willing, through the spirit. As you can see, I have this article queued up on the screen, and this, is the latest, news here in America that they're pushing about this whole emergency alert test for tomorrow on October the 4th. As you can see, FEMA and FCC plan national emergency alert test for October the 4th. Test messages will be sent to all TVs, radios, and cell phones. And the reason why I'm getting into this, because us that's in the faith and that's following along with biblical prophecies and knowing that what times that we're in, okay, we know that eventually these elites, and when I say these elites, I'm talking about the biblical Edomites when it comes to the so-called white race today, mainly starting with the chiefly that's in power, the ones that call themselves the illuminated ones, okay, these central bankers, okay, that they have an agenda to bring world dominance through the NWO, okay, starting with them. And part of their agenda is to cause chaos to bring order. And the reason why I'm touching on this emergency alert test for tomorrow, because there's information coming out. Brothers here at Great Millstone had touched on it, how they're gonna send these signals out through these towers. And I got to be careful going into this topic, okay, because recently, or for previous years now, since 2020, that whole CV-19 situation, and people getting the JB, okay, which we call it the juice. And we already know history, or not history, but information that's coming out, what's in those JBs, okay, and how the people that took it, and according to what's inside that JB that the people have in them now, majority of this world, from 2021 to 2023, okay, they have received that. How it talks, stuff in it that can, how can I word it? Can be set or triggered by signals, okay? And, just a test run, okay? And when we, bring subjects such as this out, majority of people, they think that we're crazy, okay? They think that, we conspiracy theories, okay? Or this, we watch too many sci-fi movies, okay? But we know that these elites are after the workings of Satan, okay, when it comes to their witchcraft and their power, man, okay? And when it comes to the blessing of their sword, okay, which in this case, they technology as they can use as well to bring a lot of, casualties, okay? And, like I say, these signals can, play a role when they, turn it on. And we'll see what happened tomorrow. Okay, it might just be just a emergency alert test. Okay, but it can lead to, various things. And what I'm starting off with is that, these people that take that JB, it can be triggered by those signals, man. Okay, and it can be, many effects. Okay, it can cause the people who took it, when they hear those signals, they can fall or feel ill, being sick, catching headaches, or passing out, okay, or it can cause them to go into chaotic mode, okay? And Esau put these certain agendas in their movies, man. Okay, brothers talk about the scene from the Kingsman when they been in that church and they turned that signal on, and the individuals that had phones, they started, fighting in the church, man. Chaotic scene, okay? Certain movies that when they turn certain signals on, people come to a standstill or just, falling out or getting ill. Okay, that's very possible when it comes to Esau Edom, man. Okay, when it comes to the technology that they have on the left hand side, man, doing the under the rule of Satan, man, which we know eventually Yahweh Shema Shah control both sides. Okay, the left hand side, of which we know as the sinister side, okay, and the right hand side, which is known as the righteousness, the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay, so when it all said and done, Yahweh Shema Shah control all things. And he set up Esau Edom to be the wicked, okay, and following after the workings of Satan, man, especially when it comes to their technology, when it comes to their witchcraft. But this also can play a role too, okay, these signals that they, gonna push off by tomorrow, I believe around like 1 o'clock, because I ain't gonna get into the article. I just want to read the headlines, okay, the other, the title, which, what it's all about, how this, how they're gonna make this national wide, okay, this alert. But this also can play a role into, we know that eventually we're coming in the time of these elites ready to bring in a new system when it comes to the economy, okay, and that they want to replace the physical dollar, okay, to collapse this system financially and bring in a digital currency. And that's why now you're hearing all the talks about the CBDCs, central bank digital currency setup, all these smart cities, okay, biometrics, facial recognition, okay, all these, scans, okay, and they can use this opportunity to see how the signals are. And eventually we know that these elites is going to come with Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, okay, the MOTB being the RFID micro CHIP, okay, that's going to replace the physical dollar, and that's going to be the next currency in the form of digitally. And then, they can, use this opportunity through these, signals, okay, to see how well, it works, man. Okay, so we know all that is possible, man. Okay, when it comes to these elites, man, because all of this the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. And that's why we give that stern warning here at Great Millstone not to take the MOTB. And that is going to be the next world currency digitally. Okay, so all that's in the workings, man. So let me see, because I'm gonna go ahead and get into the scriptures, trying to see what else this thing can lead to. Okay, it can lead to a EMP attack. Okay, when it comes to a blackout, they can attack the grid, use it that way, and come with a reset. Okay, because that's part of these elites' agenda, man. And we know eventually we coming in the time of civil unrest, anarchy. We coming in the time of they talking about a government shutdown. We coming in the time of martial law. And this place is witnessing a coming financial crash. Okay, we starting to see inflation, prices going up, and shortages on certain things. Okay, talking about a coming food shortage, and all that is biblical prophecy, man. So let me go ahead and get into the scriptures. And we constantly giving that warning, day in and day out, week in and week out, as we're on the highways and byways, and we're doing videos such as this, okay, sit down lessons, okay, and going into current news and filtering it and interpreting it through the scriptures, man, when it comes to prophecies, man. But us that's in the know, that's in the faith, that's watching, okay, we're not caught up into the madness or the lies or the deceivingness of Esau, Edom. And that's due to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai and the true men of the Lord that he set up to help guide us, man. Okay, which definitely is the men of great millstone. Okay. So we know what times that we coming into. But in the meantime, you got people being distracted, okay, with the latest trend. Okay, you got sports events taking place. Okay, you got these up and coming holidays season. Okay, that's coming into this time of October, November, and December, going into the New Year's. Okay, so all these people are preparing themselves for that. People in the mind frame of mirth, partying, being comfortable, worrying about the latest gossip and news. Okay, like Jimmy Butler and his new hairstyle that's going viral now. Taylor Swift being at the Chief games, man. Okay, to support Kelsey. Okay, Kelsey, Travis Kelsey. Okay, so a lot of distraction is going on. But meantime, these elites are working behind the scene. But Yahweh Shem Shai having information leaking out when it comes to their agenda by these whistleblowers. Okay, by information that people are putting on the internet, alternative media when it comes to the news. Okay, alternative news through the media, and most definitely the prophets. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Yeah, so this whole emergency alert test. Okay, that's one of their devices. When I say they, once again, these elites that's coming after the working of Satan. Okay, and the word Satan in the Hebrew, Shaitan, meaning adversary. Okay, everything that Esau, Edom is doing, it's against the ways of Yahweh Shem Shai when it comes to the NWO. Okay, when it comes to their time of using their technology. Okay, the AI, the artificial intelligence. Okay, that's more talk. You hear more talk of a technocracy. Okay, how science gonna run the government. Okay, but that's all after the workings of Satan when it comes to Esau, Edom being the physical counterpart of Satan here on the earth, man. Okay, matter of fact, let me get this. But that's 2 Thessalonians. And I'm gonna get straight to the point. 2 Thessalonians verse 2, verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, and that's Esau, Edom. They're being revealed in this time that they are the Edomites. And when it comes to their agenda, okay, according to the scriptures, when it comes to the NWO that they want to establish, okay, which is the image of the beast, okay. And it says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And you're seeing that the Lord is exposing Esau, Edom, okay, mainly by the way of the prophets, because the mouthpiece of Yahweh Shem Shai are the prophets, okay, us. And it says, and the Lord shall consume them with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Because eventually Yahweh Shai is going to come back, okay, by the way of what the world call UFOs, which are the chariots, the vehicles of the angels, okay, at the peak of the Third World War, which we're about to enter into that time now, the coming of the World War III. But at the peak of it, Yahweh Shai is going to return when it comes to his second coming and to bring deliverance to the nation of Israel, start with the elect, because 2/3 of our people are going to be judged, okay, leading up to that time, okay, when it goes into Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8, okay, 2/3 of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, so-called, okay, descent, going to be judged, but the elect is going to be delivered in that time. And also at that time, Yahweh Shai is coming back to wage war against the nation's armies, starting with Esau, Edom, okay, and also simultaneously, you're going to have missiles being launched, okay, that's going to be the devastating destruction of America, because this place is going to be destroyed by the way of fire, okay, America, which is known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures. Let me get to the point. And it says, verse 9, even him, and the him is Esau, Edom. At this time, these elites, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power, signs, and lying wonders. And Esau is doing that what? By the way of his technology. Okay? Because we always known how Esau now, we waking up to, when it comes to history, certain things Esau deceived, okay, his lies, okay, his cover-ups, okay, his manipulating the people's minds, okay, and more now too, but he's being exposed more and more. But now the latest thing that they want to push now, okay, is the technology that they have, okay, the advanced technology. But that's coming after the working of Satan, man, when it comes to their witchcraft, man, okay, when it comes to, they actually conjuring up these spirits, these demons on the left-hand side, okay, to give them, more power to deceive. Okay, they're doing all type of rituals behind the scene, okay, satanic rituals. And you seeing what's being pushed here in America, man, when it comes to the system, when it comes to this government, man. And majority of our people falling for right along with the rest of these nations, man, when it comes to these heathens. But the head of all the wickedness that's being pushed is Esau, Edom, starting with these elites and those that's in league with them, man. Okay? That's abiding by their agenda. But once again, their agenda, they wanted to establish worldwide, man. But that's the point right there. Okay? So us that's in the faith, man, the Lord say we have to be circumspect. Okay, we got to be on our watch. Okay, watching how Esau, Edom is moving, the enemy. Okay, he definitely the enemy. Okay, and his agenda is dead set against, when it comes to him having total control, but it's definitely dead set against us, the Israelites, man, the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. Okay, let me get on, because that's what he mainly want to stand, the Israelites. And history proved that Esau, Edom, okay, the so-called white race, are enemies of ours, man. So how much more now as they're boasted in their technology and when it comes to their weapons? Okay, we know the news coming out about that whole situation over there in Maui, Hawaii, those wildfires supposedly, but how they was caused by satellite weapons out of space, okay, which is DEW, okay, the acronym DEW, okay, DEW, which stands for the direct energy weapons. They can cause laser beams from outer space through their satellite weapons to cause fires here on the earth. That's the type of advanced weapons that Esau had when it comes to the blessing that he received from Isaac, okay, which is the sword, man. So once again, we're not ignorant to Satan's devices. And that's why, Father, more and more, us that's in the faith, we constantly have to pray and trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai to be our covering in the times that we enter into, man. Because we about to enter into the time like no other. According to Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7, known as Jacob's trouble, man. But the Lord said the elect, or Jacob's going to be delivered out of it, which means really the elect, okay? That's destined for salvation. And that's the number we're striving to be part of. But let me get this. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 14. And it says, wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Yahushua shall give thee light. Okay? And when he says sleep, it's not going to the physical attribute or the physical sleep, when people, lay to get rest. Okay? When it goes into awake, thou that sleep is going into a spiritual slumber. Because majority of people are still asleep when it comes to their nationality, not knowing who they truly are when it comes to their biblical nationality. Okay, when it comes to Esau, Edom, agenda, and who the Edomites are today. Okay, a lot of our people are still asleep to that, man. Okay, sleep to the prophecies, not knowing what's going on. Okay, and it says, and the rise from the dead. Okay, so they're dead spiritually. Okay, and it says, and Yahushua shall give thee light. And Yahushua is giving us the light, man. Okay, us are the hopeful elect that has been called, okay, into this faith while we're in this grace period, man, and praying that we part of the election. And the light represent the true understanding of where we're at today according to biblical prophecies, man, okay, and also knowing the whole doctrine. Okay, knowing the power of Yahweh Shema Shai and Yahweh Shema Shai true intent more than Esau. Okay, because like I said, the Lord Yahweh Shai is coming back to take Esau, Edom out of power and these nations. Okay, and their future is slavery. Once our kingdom is set up here on the earth in the land of Israel, which the land of Israel is going to be destroyed by fire as well, but it's going to be inhabited by us, the rightful owners. Because the ones that's over there now that's ruling it or occupying it are not the original inheritors. Okay, and it says, verse 15, see then that you walk circumspectly, and the word circumspectly means to be observed, to be aware, to watch out for, to look around. Okay, and that's how you do that by what? Through the scriptures. Okay, through the scriptures. Okay, listening to the prophets. Okay, and seeing what's going on in the world when it comes to current events and where this place is heading, and you interpret it and you filter it out through the scriptures, man. Okay, because the scriptures is like a measure stick. Okay, that we're able to go into the understanding of the scriptures through the spirit, understand prophecies, and compare it into the times that we're about to enter into or what's going on in the world. Okay, see then you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Yeah, so we're coming into the evil times. Okay, which the word evil mean bad. Okay, bad times. And we'll see what take place tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure it can be a test run. But eventually these elites have an agenda, man. Okay, and they're ready to make their moves. That's why you hear the talks of Operation Warp Speed. Okay, more talks of LDs coming, lockdowns. More talks of a new system being placed. Okay, because these elites eventually they know they have but a short time left. Okay, you hear more talks of Project Bluebeam. Okay, they can use a fake alien invasion. Okay, by putting up holographics in the sky. Okay, they got these type of machinery that can take on a look of a so-called UFO. Okay, which they mimicking the angels. Okay, which we know Yahweh Shema Shai power is way greater than Esau Edom. Because where you think Esau got this type of technology from? Okay, from Yahweh Shema Shai. Like I say on the left-hand side, under the spiritual demon Satan. Okay, so the Lord really got him in the trick bag. Okay, but these are the talks now. Talks about alien invasions. Because they know also they seeing the real so-called UFOs. Okay, the chariots. The angels. And reports are coming out on that. More UFO sightings here in America. Okay, and the angels are so-called black men. They look like so-called black men or dark-skinned men. And Yahushua as well, which Yahushua is a so-called Negro. Okay, which is the tribe of Judah today. Okay, which is the head tribe. But these elites, they know. They seeing the Israelites waking up, who the true biblical Hebrew Israelites are. Okay, they seeing more and more of their exposure of who they are, more exposure of their agendas and their plans being leaked. Okay, so now they're making their moves. So they know what? Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So these elites know they have but a short time, man. Okay, and they seeing the prophecies. They seeing Israel waking up. They seeing the chariots. Okay, so they're moving as fast as possible, man, with their agenda. And at the same time, looking tacky. Okay, because you got, I ain't gonna say majority of people, but you got a few people that's, waking up to these elites, man, when it comes to their exposure. That's why next they're gonna wanna, their emergency alert, okay, saying that it's gonna, affect the internet, okay. So because the one thing Esau Edom want to do is, control the internet. as he's being exposed now. Okay, every time you look, videos coming out about the Hebrew Israelites, coming out about the Illuminati. Okay, these elites and their agenda, more exposure. Okay, more of these psyops that people going into that all been staged. Okay, so the next thing too they're gonna bring is a censorship. Okay, which gonna lead to the famine of the word. When people don't have access to the internet, especially when it comes to the word that's on the internet, and eventually Lord gonna remove his prophets, okay, from off the highways and byways. But now we're at the point that they really starting to, come to the point of regulating the internet, because they know that they have but a short time left, man. Okay, when it comes to their agenda, and through the process of their agenda, a lot of people going to be put to death, man. Okay, which that's the will of Yahweh Shema Shai, because the Lord used Esau as the sword. So that's it on that. Let me get this, since I make mention of the sword. And that's our prayer, as David prayed, that we be delivered from out of the hands of Esau Edom. Because like I say, 2/3 of our people, they're going to be judged, man. Okay, they're not going to be delivered out of the hands of Esau Edom when the Lord allowed him to come with that wrath. Okay, Psalm chapter 17, verse 13. Arise, O Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So Yahweh Bashim Shai set Esau Edom up to be the sword, okay, of the Lord. And the sword is known as what? An instrument of war, or a killing instrument. And Esau have that now through his military, okay, as advanced now today, modern day war, okay, his military, and the advanced technology that they have, man. Okay, so our prayer is to Yahweh Shema Shai to deliver us, man. Okay, that's why the scriptures goes into the Lord lifting up a standard, Isaiah 59:19. Okay, because it's going to take a spiritual intervention to deliver us, man. Okay, the Lord ain't gonna just let Esau have his way when it comes to the nation of Israel. This time the Lord is gonna step in. Okay, the Lord gonna give certain men spiritual power. The Lord gonna give, have a way to do miracles for men to, to be covered. Okay, the angels being the guide. Okay, and definitely this word through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. Because it says what? Matter of fact, like I said, news was going through the spirit, Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength for salvation. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, is his treasure. Okay, so this wisdom, knowledge that we receive through the spirit is going to keep us stable in that time. Okay, long as we endure unto the end. Okay, that Yahweh Shema Shai is going to be with us, man. Okay, because we're going to know what to do. Why? Because we're measuring the times. We're preparing ourselves now. And when all hell break loose, majority of our people in the world going to be bugging out, man. They're going to lose it. But us that's of the hopeful elect, we're going to be calm. Oh, yeah, of course, we're in the flesh and things might get rattled. But our mind frame or our belief got to stay on the believing in Yahweh Shema Shai to be our covering and our deliverer. Okay? And the Lord is going to do that, man. Because the Lord know we need him. Okay, especially in the times that we're in. Matter of fact, let me get this. That's Isaiah. Isaiah 59. Oh, I'm speaking of Isaiah 59. Isaiah 59, verse 1. Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that he cannot save, neither his ear heavy that he cannot hear. Okay, so Yahweh Shema Shai is going to hear the elect in that time. And he hearing us now. Okay, also the hopeful elect, man. So how much more in the time of Jacob's trouble, in the coming destruction of this place, America, and the agenda that Esau had, man, that he's going to come with. Okay, Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai shall lift up a standard against him. Okay, and that's our hope, that the Lord deliver us, man. Okay, but we giving the warning, man. And that's what I'm in off with Ezekiel. Okay, start with the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, and the brother on down. We're constantly giving that warning to you Negro, Latinos, Native Americans. But we know that eventually only the elect is going to take heed, that's going to convert, to be sealed, and to be delivered. But 2/3 of our people not. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. And that's what we're doing. We're watching. Okay, watching for what? Prophecies. And what contains prophecy. Okay, end time prophecy, of knowing part of the prophecy that Esau Edom, through his agenda and through the sword, okay, how he's going to come with that wrath, man. So we giving that warning. Okay, therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. Okay, so we giving that warning. But majority of our people, they don't want to take heed, man. Okay, so they're going to be destroyed, man. And it says, when I say unto the wicked, and it's going into the Israelites, okay? And when I say to the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, that same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood what I require at thy hand. Okay, so that's, going into false prophets, man. Okay, that's not giving that warning. Because you got Israelites out there when it comes to a lot of these camps or Israelite organizations, which I call disorganized. Okay, because when it comes to them saying that they Israelite, to a certain extent, they give the congregation that. But when it comes to the warning, a lot of these camps don't do that. A lot of these camps don't talk about the MOTB being an RFID micro. Okay, they say it's spiritual or it's sin. Okay, it's not a physical device that these elites going to push. Okay, worldwide. Okay, a lot of these camps don't harp on Jacob trouble, giving warning. Okay, a lot of these camps don't talk about the Third World War and America destruction. Okay, or Esau Edom agenda. A lot of camps, don't do that, man. A lot of these camps are all about mirth, entertainment. Okay, to be seen of men, monetary gain. So those individuals that misleading the congregation, okay, when those people that follow them, okay, when the Lord brings judgment upon them, and that blood is going to be acquired on their hands. Okay, verse 19. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. So the true prophet is going to give that warning. And the ones that of our people don't take heed, okay, that's going to be of the 2/3, they're going to be destroyed. But the true prophet that gave the warning and represent Yahweh Shema Shah truth to the fullest in sincerity and truth, okay, is going to be saved, okay? Us that's remaining in the faith and teaching the right doctrine, that blood is not going to be upon our hand, because we gave them the straight skinny, man, when it comes to the word of Yahweh Shema Shah, okay? Okay, rough, rugged, and raw, man. Okay, because that's the time we're coming into great judgment. So the Lord ain't going to hold us accountable when it comes to these 2/3 being judged, because they have been warning, and the true prophets have been faithful and sincere. So I'm going to go ahead and end the lesson here, and I pray that the lesson be edifying. Until the next time, Lord willing, shalom to the elect. Shalom.